What do you like the most about Fahrney-Keedy?
The people. The people are so friendly. They are so giving. When we were moving in, one of the neighbors brought us our meal. We had a surprise bouquet one day of roses. Didn't know who, just recently found out who the giver was. And as you drive through the neighborhood, everyone just waves. And the lunch bunch is great. We experienced that for the first time this week, and we just had a ball meeting lots and lots of new friends.
What do you like the most about Fahrney-Keedy?
I like everything about Fahrney-Keedy. I like the people here. There's such a variety of people from all kinds of backgrounds, and that makes life a lot more interesting. I also like the community feeling here, and I like the safety, if you will, of being in a place like this. I think, if anything, it puts my children at ease more, because now they don't have to worry about what am I going to do with mother someday. Because the beauty of this place is that if I get to the point where I need extended care, I have a place to go, and it just falls right into place.
What do you like the most about Fahrney-Keedy?
Well, I guess when we first moved here, the main thing was that we traveled, and I could just lock up the house and leave and come back whenever we wanted to, and everything was okay because Fahrney-Keedy took care of everything. And the friendship with all the different people is a nice asset to your life.
Have you made any new friendships at Fahrney-Keedy over the years?
Yes, quite a few. I've been involved with the Independent Residents Association, and through that I've gotten to be close friends with some people. And with neighbors, I live in an apartment, and there are others on either side of me, so I've gotten to know them quite well too.
And I've met a couple of unique older gentlemen, and I am, who participated in the Second World War. And being a history buff, I've really enjoyed talking with them. One of them flew in B-17 bombers for 35 missions, and we have a lot to talk about. Another gentleman worked on the Western Maryland Railroad for many years with steam engines, and my great-grandfather was an engineer on the Western Maryland, so I've met some very unique people here.
Tell me how your life has changed since you moved to Fahrney-Keedy.
Well, it's changed considerably in some ways, and in other ways I don't feel like it's changed much at all. I really had never thought about retiring, and I retired at 81 finally. And the reason I retired at 81 was because one of my sons said to me one day, "Mom, what are you going to do when you retire?" And I said, "Well, I'm not going to retire. They'll carry me out feet first." And he said, "Okay, but what are you going to do when you retire?" So then I thought I'd better start thinking about it. And having grown up in Hagerstown, at that time I was living in upstate New York, I knew the area and have relatives here, so I kind of wanted to come back to this area. And when I looked into Fahrney-Keedy, it just seemed to be a perfect fit. And the thing that's good about it is that my children who live away from here do not have to worry about what I'm going to do with mother someday, because if I need extra care or extended care, I have a place to go, because that's the purpose of this community. You start out on level wherever you are, and then you can always progress, or whatever happens, if you need to have more care, you get it. It's available.